see, Victor, Levan Corteza, Neil Spian, Carlo Beato, Mario He, P.S. Labutis, Max Everly, Johnny Archer, yeah. Anthony Maglino has one loss.
It's going to be a long day.
Max Everly, he's undefeated.
Won't be a long day. What they play to, 150?
125.
What's the high run?
It's like 150. That's funny you're asking me all these questions.
European or American? Dan Bunning?
Hold on. Max Lechner, 152. Levan Corteza, 125. Victor Zelensky, 122. Ain't no fucking American gonna do that. All right, let me get my streams up.
Later.
Okay, yeah, bye bye. Power and strength. Also, our featherweight and heavy hitter break cues are available. Check out the Element collection for a nice, colorful, entry-level experience. Sometimes I call those colored laminates. Move up to the HB series or the Heritage series of cues, or come down for the Mag 1 or... Hey, it's TvMike, and I'm dedicating this one to the Dave. And hopefully I get it right, because this is only about my 55th take on this commercial. Serious, at like 4 in the morning. Over 10 years ago, I joined the Jacoby Custom Cues family as a sponsored authorized dealer. Jacoby Custom Cues are made in America. Hit me up to get a great deal. Let's take a few minutes to go over some of our products. The Blackout Cue, it comes as a break jump or a straight breaker, available in a multitude of colors. Get the deluxe version with the sport grip for the added power and strength. Also, our featherweight and heavy hitter break cues are available. Check out the Element collection for a nice, colorful, entry-level experience. Sometimes I call those colored laminates. Move up to the HB series or the Heritage series of cues, or come down for the Mag 1 or the Mag 2. They're our standard line of cues. They come in all kinds of colors. Hit me up, ask me what you want, I'll tell you what I got. Let's move on to some of the shafts. Our Black 4, that's our most recent black shaft, carbon fiber. You can also get a keel wood and all kinds of pins and variants. You got an Ultra Pro, you got a maple shaft. You can check out our original jump cues, maybe the new Nano jump cue, maybe the Extreme Jumper. We got everything you want, hit me up. If you want an extension, I get those out all the time. This is TvMike. I'm an authorized dealer. Hopefully, I can close this file out. Thanks. Guys, I'm waiting for the cameras to go live, but the match is set up. Alright guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo for my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet, actually, is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to US locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks, we have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section, where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section, check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. Alright, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TvMike. Check out our sponsors streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for video on demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today. Alright, here's another nice piece that's been around for a little while. It's 1500 Jacoby Custom Bloody Jasper, which is this red stone, and gold webbing. So you got this whole design thing here on the butt, textured wrap, another ring, and then you have more bloody jasper in the points. And there's two different kind of woods in the points, and then you have all the way at the top. All right, let's go, kids. Sunday morning. Let's see, I got the dates right? No. Let me update this. I cut this Jacoby commercial last night. You may have seen it. It took me like 30 tries, literally. And I'm not totally even happy with it, but I gotta leave it alone. It was driving me nuts. Alright, so we got Denis Grabe from Estonia and Bader Alawadhi from the Middle East. He might be from the same place that Omar is, but this is a high-powered match. And we're playing our straight pool 14-1 continuous event. And this is a round robin. It's the second round of a round robin. There's actually 5 rounds. So we'll be doing a lot of straight pool. I think the bank pool starts today as well. And I mean, I'm going to do some of that. Right now, this is the only feed I got up, so I got to get my laptop and get another feed up for everyone. Just started. The cameras just came on. I think I'll do Michael Yednek and Marco Teutcher on table 17. And possibly Mike Cease will be doing another match as well. So if you're watching on YouTube, which I know you are because I haven't even started a Facebook stream yet, thanks and stay tuned for the action. Stream up. Gotta get a stream up. Actually, you know what? This is a good one. We'll do this one. I'll do 18. Jan Van Nero and Brandon Shuck. that ball. Damn. I turned my head. He might have missed that ball. I was like, hell yeah, he missed it. He hit like first diamond. Alright, so I got 2 streams up. Denis Grabe, Bader, Alawadhi, and Jan van Leerop, and Brandon Schuff. I'm not sure if that's pronounced right. It's Dutch. I could ask Tim de Ruyter, but he's not around. So we got those 2 up. And I think Mike is running a tournament at 2 o'clock at the local pool. Well, it's not a pool hall per se, but it's a little bar with 2 tables. He's probably stir crazy, like, man, this TvMike's got me in here sitting in front of a computer 16 hours a day. I don't do that stuff. I can't take it. I'm flipping out. I gotta get out of here. Out of here. Alright, I got to mute this because I was watching videos. Alright, no more loops. Just say no to loops. It's the worst thing ever. So we're using Digital Pool for the scores. They are opening it and updating it once in a while when they switch their innings. Max Lechner ran a 152. I believe that's his highest. Or that's the highest on day 1. Yeah, so this is 26-1 in favor of Bader or Botter. I streamed him at the Derby, but I don't think I ever got a correct pronunciation from him. And obviously, if he said it himself, it would have such an accent, I wouldn't be able to catch it. But it's 26-1. And on the other stream, Lirop is up 19-8 on Brandon Schuff thus far, and he's still running balls. He's at the table because I'm looking at the other stream, the other camera. It's going to get interesting. Every player in every flight, there's 7 groups. They all play each other. Out of each group, the 2 players which have the highest wins, more wins and losses, and obviously wins, because that's what you want, go to the next round. And then they also pick 2 wild cards. And then that's a 16-player single elimination tournament. In the meantime, we're also going to have Banks in one pocket. And you got the Bigfoot just started. Feder, Gorst, and Lee Van Corteza, or at least they just called it. I don't hear anything in the arena. Maybe I got this audio turned way down. That's probably what I did. Because I'm cutting these commercials last night. Let's see. If there was a blooper roll, it'd be like 2 hours long. Every other word's, that ain't right. Beep. Because, I mean, I'm cutting this commercial and the computer was lagging. So, the script I wrote, originally that went along really good with the slideshow, it just didn't work because the computer was lagged. It was crazy. I just dealt with it and got it done. Lyrop is running ball still. And Butter is running balls. So I don't know if him and Omar are from the same like area. I think so. Omar's pretty much considered the top player from that area. But when they do that Kuwait Open, or maybe it was in Saudi Arabia, I'm not sure where it was, but there was a lot of Middle Eastern players. Alright, so we're going to draw back, and that's the break ball? Well, that's, I don't think he's, I'm not sure he's going to get a great one out of this one. Sometimes you got to do what it does. You know, I just do whatever I can do, and I think I'm the only one even doing 14-1. That being said, other people could do it, but I don't think anyone else is putting the time in. To me, it's content, but if you don't know, I'm the one that did the Derby Straight Pool Classic, the 14-1 challenge for 7 years or something. Wow, very nice. Just enough energy to scrape out that one ball. I think it goes in the side. Or actually, you know what? If he gets the 2, he splits the rack. He's going to put a little power in this so he doesn't get trapped up. Well, he tried. It was an awkward break shot. So they will open digital pool and update the score. I have another stream. I'm doing 2 computers in my living room. I am at home in Ohio. So I'm just kind of like the remote operator. And we'll find some more people posting AZ Billiards. Yeah, I can do anything I want, basically. I can do any table outside of the main stream table. So I'm trying to select stuff that I think would be good competitive matches. I mean, there's some of these guys that have been, you know, they've been a fan of the game for a long time, but it's going to be like a lamb led to slaughter. They're going to get, you know, run out on. So I'm trying to feature the upper players, really. Probably the guys you're going to see that qualify. I had some Johnny Archer on. I'm sure I think he's got a good chance to qualify. Shane Van Boning? Okay. Well, he's certainly a great runner. Even though, in the grand scheme of things, he's not really thought of as a straight pool player, but he's put up some monstrous runs at the Derby over the years. It's just natural. Let's see. Well, he's not in this round. So you're talking about... There's 9 games I chose from today with these two machines. And my buddy was doing one, but he's going to a tournament. But he'll probably do some stuff from the tournament. He can remote in and do the same thing. He's just not going to commentate and run a tournament. So after this, 12 o'clock rounds. I think it's 3. So that would be round 3. Round 3 is at... Huh? Oh, the Shane match is at 2? Well, I mean, he's playing a guy who's going to run over. But how about maybe the 12 o'clock tomorrow? Round 4 is tomorrow. They're really dragging this out. They are dragging this out. Carlo Beato and Max Eberle. That's a nice game. I think I'll do that at 3 o'clock. Lee Van Corteza, Johnny Archer match up at 3 o'clock. I mean, that could be competitive. Johnny, from what I've seen yesterday, not playing his top game, but Lee Van, on the other words, I mean, he's a great runner. So, Carlo Biano and Max Eberle, that's nice. I'm going to do that. I'll do that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're saying table 22 right now. See, his schedule's a little bit off because he's doing the Bigfoot and stuff like that, so I guess they're trying to get him in now. Yeah, that lamb is going to be slaughtered thoroughly. LOL. Right now it is 46-0. Let me update my scores on these games that I'm doing. Let's see. Lerop 19-8. This was 26-1, but obviously it's not anymore. See if they update it. They have to update the tablet, and then it updates the platform. $41-1. Botter. So nice little run here. Giotto and Eberle. That could be a real battle. Carlo don't have to win that. I'm just telling you right now, Carlo does not have to win that match. Listen, since you're into the 14-1, share it. Let people know that we got some feeds on here, because obviously this is high-level pool. Not many people get to see straight pool. I mean, I can't say I have many opportunities to do any straight pools since the Derby. I mean, I did the Derby event for, like I said, 7-8 years or something. Did 2 tables. I got all the video. I should just re-upload it to YouTube. I'd be famous. I mean, it's some great stuff. Dennis Grabe doing huge runs. Jason Shaw before he broke the record. Josh Filler, Shane Van Boning. Certainly John Schmidt when he was competing. Lee Van Cortez's first time doing 14-1 put up a big number. Alright, Grabe is at the table, so he's running him back, so he's trying to catch up here. It is opponent fill the rack. He's got a nice break shot. Very traditional. I'm also getting rumors that the bank pool starts today, but I don't see it yet on digital pool. Maybe I'm not looking very hard enough, or it might not be public yet. Oh, there it is. Well, it is not a monster event, but hopefully there'll be some fun stuff. Oh, it already started. Oh, there's only 20 players in it. It's not a major thing. DeLauder, Raymond Schuff, Justin Hall, Kevin Ping. That's about who's remaining. I think Billy and those guys, like, I mean, they're doing something called the Moscone Cup in a couple days, so they're probably overtraining. Otherwise, you know Billy would be in it. I gotta do some of these. Okay, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Gotta do something here. It's either DeLauder or Justin Hall. Justin Hall is playing a world-class player. DeLauder is not playing a world-class player, so we'll probably do Justin Hall. At 1 o'clock. Ooh, I don't think I can do it. I'll be busy doing the straight pool. I mean, I have another laptop, but wasn't planning on doing 3 machines in my living room. might not get too many bank pool matches. It was not a well publicized or entered event. All right, back to the topic in hand. 41-1 is on digital pool. That's not accurate. Hopefully they update that shortly with this game. Oh, Shane Van Boning let his opponent get to the table. It's 79-14. Yeah, he is a really powerful runner. Obviously, it's just, I mean, the shot making is there, and 41-16 in favor of Bader. Man, I really would like to get a bank pool game. And people see that next year maybe they could have a more substantial turnout for the smaller events. They're also having a one pocket tournament, but I don't know how many are getting in that. This is the first year that they added these events. Corteza and Federer are playing. It's 1-1. I'm watching it for a second, but that is on the main table. I'm assuming you may have found me from AZ Billiards or something. I haven't done any streams or promotions yet. Lirop or Lirop? Lirop is, I would have to hear somebody say it. That's Dutch. He's on a run now. Get the score updated on the screen for everyone on the other channel. $48-20 over Brandon Schuft. Okay. I got some breakfast going. Let's see where we're at here with the straight pool scores. I'm going to promise to get 1 or 2 bank pool matches. So I might have to have my other machine for that. Round 2 is underway of the round robin of 5 rounds. So we got a lot more action to go the next couple days. I'm just planning on staying home and doing everything I can, really. Jan Larop is at 49-20. Actually, it's not, because Brandon Shov's shooting on this, so the score's not updated. But over here, we got a 40-15 reported. (51-15) for Bonner. But it is a race to 25. 51. 15. So he had 16. So he must have lost a ball by foul. He must have lost a foul. Okay. This is not a great break shot. Let's see if he can hit the right. There you go. Wow. Now, if he could have came 2 rails out and back down table, it would have been a great survivor shot. But this is tough action. That's not exactly a duck. Nice. Good recovery. He will continue the run. I'm getting sick just sitting in the house, I guess. All right, it's 70-37, Jan van Leerop versus Brandon Schuff. In here, it's 73-57 in favor of Botter over Denis. I always said Dennis, but it's pronounced Denis, apparently. I guess that makes sense. 73-57 with Denis running balls. So he's trying to catch up. I mean, that's not an easy break shot here. As far as he's going to run into the rack, that's guaranteed. With any kind of forward or center, I would think he hits the rack. But he's pretty close to that ball. I mean, he's going to slam into the rack. Probably around the second or third ball. But this ball could be missed. If you miss this ball, you're busting the balls wide open. Hold on to your hats, folks. This is either going to be a decent success or a failure. Ooh, almost was a failure, not in the way I thought. So, nice shot. And now he'll continue his run. This is the second round of the 14-1. It's a round-robin format. It is 7 groups of players. 2 players from each group that have the highest wins will go to the final bracket, and there's also 2 wild cards. And the final bracket will be single elimination. But in this round, everyone plays everyone else that's in your group. But Group 1 will never play Group 7 unless those players make the final bracket. I don't know if that's how they did it in previous years with the American Straight Pool Challenge. This is kind of what this used to be. And before that, there was the Derby 14-1 Challenge, High Run Challenge. I did that for like 7 years, so I mean, I think I'm the only one putting up straight pool content. I don't know why nobody else would do this, really. Because there's a lot of good content and top players, even though they're playing a game that a lot of people don't know, the new players and stuff like that. It's a great game to be a champion. Yeah, I see nothing. Oh, wait, there's one. There's one. There's one. I don't think there's any kind of commentary, but that's cool. I'm glad to see somebody else be interested. Because believe me, there's people that like to watch this game. It's more chill, but still you get to watch the top players run balls and see kind of their thought process and things like that. And this will teach you how to run into big clusters. The only thing this game that won't benefit your game is bank pool, is banks, because if you bank in this game, you're not going to run many balls. So you rarely bank, extremely rarely. This is, he's got to start thinking about these 3 balls here. I mean, I'm sure he already has, really, but okay. Well, I would think he's going to leave the 13 on the left side, if that's what it is. I think it is. He's going to pick these 2 balls off here and leave that ball right next to that one on the left as the break ball. Slow down. A little bit on the wrong side of this for a natural angle. Obviously these guys can pretty much get the cue ball almost anywhere they want. Yeah. Well, nobody's going to agree that that's a great break shot. That's why I said, why isn't... I mean, you get on the wrong side of that ball, you can't get up there. If you get a little bit that angle, you can come up there, left side angle of that break ball, and you are golden. This, not so much. Honestly, it might even make sense to play it safe here and just get this ball. That's a great shot. Get this ball up to the other table and don't interrupt the stack. It's a nice play. He's going to stick this ball right there in the stack. Doesn't leave anything. Let me see if I can get a score update here. It's basically up to the players on how accurate we're going to be with these scoring updates. $84-37. Jan van Leerop over Brandon Schuff. 84. That's my other stream, so that's why I'm talking about it. You can watch that on my other YouTube feed. 84-37. Jan on a good run until he just missed the ball in the corner. Really long shot. Alright, so this is much closer now. Denis with that run is up 76-73 when Botter was in the lead the whole time. That's how the rhythm of this game goes. Got 2 equally skilled players. They're going to make mistakes and let you have a chance to run balls back. 76-73. It's a safety exchange here. The balls are starting to get spread out, but nobody's running. I think you thin off this ball and just get behind the stack again. It just depends on how it's laying. But I would just try to thin off one of these balls here and just bring it back to underneath. It's kind of dangerous because you play peekaboo with the 7 and the 6 ball. Without taking a foul. He's got to set it out and let it come back. Did he even touch it? I don't know. If he doesn't touch it, he gets a loss of 1 point. So it might be 75-73 now for Denis. All right, nice little long shot. And he can use the 6 to start running more balls by the stack. Well, that's a little long. He's obviously playing this ball in the side pocket, I would think. No, he's going to go further up. This is a good break line. It's like your second break. So he's going to get back to the approximately almost the same position. He actually got better on this. So if he does anything besides a 6 ball, I'd be incredibly surprised. Medium speed. Watch out. When you play this game, or when you first start playing this game, rather, you think that you got to hit these balls really hard to create breakouts, and that's really not the case. Look at this shot. He's trying to go around the world like 3 times. All right, we'll get an update on the score. He loses 1. The ball is supposed to get put in the kitchen anywhere. I think they're updating scores right now. I believe it's Denis' shot in the kitchen. Max Lechner has defeated Don Polo, an American player of amateur stature. Don't know him. I'm just going by his Fargo. It's a 586. Hell, I'd be happy to be a 586. As long as I didn't have to be a 586 for life. I can get better. But I'm not even at 470 now, so. Let's see here. $76.75. Yeah, see, Denis loses a ball. But now he made one if he makes the 5. So he's back to 76. I gotta clear my throat so often. I mean, I've been talking for a week. So it's like, I'd be like staying home with your wife all day and just talking constantly. And I know you ain't gonna do that. So this is actually worse. Yeah, we started this event, I want to say Monday. So today is Sunday. I don't even know what day it was. I had to ask my buddy. I was like, is it Sunday? You're doing that little tournament? He's like, yes, it is Sunday. So my buddy, my player that I stake, he called me. He's like, hey, what you doing? He's like, what you been doing? I haven't heard from you. I said, well, I've been locked in the house broadcasting pro players at the International Open. He's like, when's that going to be over? I said, we got like 4 or 5 days more. Everyone wants to know where you're going for the turkey shoot the day before Thanksgiving. Everyone and their mom has a tournament, which is cool, but there's a lot of options. So he's like, yeah, it's blind draw scotch doubles. I'm going to go over there. Do you want to go? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that, but I suppose it would be fun. As long as they feed me some stuffing. Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way is he shooting at this ball that far away. Safeties come off the edge of this ball, come back up table 2 rails, more than likely. So yeah, we will have some more straight pool. And I'm keeping an eye on this Banks tournament because I want to do a game. That was an excellent, excellent cut. I mean, that was so thin, and now he's got him on the back rail. That was super thin. Tough to control and have the confidence to trust your stroke, trust the table, trust the cue ball. Coming in that long and thin. Hit that ball great. Alright, so Mike DeLauder and Nick Miller, 2 o'clock bank tournament. I don't think... If one of these machines is done, I'm doing that table. I'm doing that bank game. 2 o'clock, table 11. But I'm doing 2 straight pool matches right now that are races to 125, and I guess one of the players is up to 90 on the Jan van Leerop match. Leerop is definitely, he's past 90, but Shuff is shooting, so. Well, we got about 25 minutes. Maybe somebody finishes it out. Then I can do a bank pool game, which is fun for me, so I like to do that. Short Rack Banks event at the International Open for the first year. I think they have about 25 players. The top dogs would be Justin Hall, Mike DeLauder, Kevin Ping. Brandon Schuff. He's playing straight pool now, so he obviously isn't going to play until that's over. There was no Billy. Mostly just amateur Americans. Francesco Candela, somewhat of a Spaniard descent. He's playing. He's towards the end. I mean, he's a world-class player, so probably don't matter what game he plays. But besides him, it's all Americans. Yeah, bank pool is a game that actually more or less originated in like Kentucky, Ohio, Chicago, perhaps. Those are hotbeds of good bank players. So we are running our way around the stack. Every point makes a difference, especially points where if you screw up, you're giving away a possibility for a lot of balls to be run. Look at this. Oh, that was a great straight pull shot. I didn't even see it, but it was deader than a doornail. So he will continue shooting. That was a cool shot. Illinois Billiard Club. Hello. Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And I got to do anything I can do, pretty much, even still, because I have a lot of fun doing this. Even though I've been streaming 15 years. As one of the pioneers in the United States, really. I'm not saying I'm the first. I certainly was not, but I was one of the first that made it kind of... I was actually kind of the first to make it really cool for a lot of people to try it, but most people quit after a while. Because there's really a lot of work for little return, but I digress. Pool is a passion, and you either do it or you don't. A lifestyle. In my opinion, people say pool is a sport. I really don't agree with that. And for all the amateurs, it's definitely just a hobby. And amateurs make up 99.9% of the pool population. All right. I would think he's going to leave the 3 as the break ball. And as long as he gets on the left side angle, he's fine here to run into the stack when it gets repopulated. Little more, little more, little more. I mean, he's guaranteed to, but I would think he'd want it out a little bit more. Let's see if I can update the score here. We are using digital pool. Every table has a tablet. Digital pool was started by Isaac Wooten a programmer from Google. I don't think he like puts much into it at this point. And then my ex-partner Zach Goldsmith was asked to come on board to incorporate some of the technical aspects of streaming and things like that. So now Zach's kind of joined with them, and I'm just kind of hanging out on the corner, doing whatever, picking up off the street. But me and Zach built the first independent live streaming server about 10 years ago. Actually, it's been over that, but alright, let's see what's going down here. And I still have my server, it's just messed up right now. Yannick Pongers beat Jani Sikkanen from Finland 125-52. Van Lee Ropp is up 89-59 on Schuff in this game. Is actually a battle. It's 83-77 as reported by Digital Pool in favor of Denis, and they're on a break. So I'll run a commercial in a minute. I cut a new one last night. 83-77 is what it says. This match can go either way, really. But it certainly favors who's at the table now. Alright, so I cut this promo last night. Hopefully I got time. Here it is. Hey, it's TvMike, and I'm dedicating this one to the Dave. And hopefully I get it right, because this is only about my 55th take on this commercial. Serious. At like 4 in the morning. Over 10 years ago, I joined the Jacoby Custom Cues family as a sponsored authorized dealer. Jacoby Custom Cues are made in America. Hit me up to get a great deal. Let's take a few minutes to go over some of our products. The Blackout Cue, it comes as a break jump or a straight breaker, available in a multitude of colors. Get the deluxe version with the sport grip for the added power and strength. Also, our featherweight and heavy hitter break cues are available. Check out the Element collection for a nice colorful entry-level experience. Sometimes I call those colored laminates. Move up to the HB series or the Heritage series of cues, or come down for the Mag 1 or the Mag 2. There are standard line of cues. They come in all kinds of colors. Hit me up, ask me what you want, I'll tell you what I got. Let's move on to some of the shafts. Our Black 4, that's our most recent black shaft, carbon fiber. You can also get a Keelwood and all kinds of pins and variants. You got an Ultra Pro, you got a maple shaft. You can check out our original jump cues, maybe the new Nano jump cue, maybe the Extreme Jumper. We got everything you want. Hit me up if you want an extension. I get those out all the time. This is TvMike. I'm an authorized dealer. Hopefully, I can close this file out. Thanks. Alright guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo for my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet, actually, is the number one choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to US locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks. We have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section, where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many Well, the Jan van Lierop game is actually coming to a close. If he can keep this run up, he's at 102 to 60. That bank pool game is supposed to start in 6 minutes. It'll be cutting it close. But if I do it, it's going to be on the other machine. Featuring Mike DeLauder, one of the best bankers in America. So we got to get that. We got to get Mikey D. This game we're watching right now is a really good straight pool match. It is close. There was a lot of safeties. There was moving around the stack. There's been probably, on average, bad break ball positions. More so than what you would expect to see, really. But this Jan van Lierop, he's got this great break shot position. He's probably got about 108 now. And it is a race to 125. So he's pretty close to finishing his match against the East Coast American Brandon Schuff. Maryland, Virginia. I think he lives in Virginia. Doesn't travel all that much. I was about to say, man, these balls up here, those balls can be missed. So, I mean, they are running good and then they're making mistakes. So, that's why it's so close. I mean, look at the Fargos. One is, basically Denis is at 800. If you're a 799, I'm going to say you can play 800 speed. And Botter's a 783, and I'd imagine he can play 800 speed. So they're rated very close. So he decides to go up table to pick these off. Get these shots out of the way. I would think you're going to play that ball in the short rail. The less balls you have up table, in my experience, the better. I mean, when you break balls and then go way up table, then you have to go up table and get them, and it just seems to be you make more mistakes that way. The longer the shot, obviously the lower percentage you're going to miss it or something. I mean, if you never miss a ball, it don't matter, but of all the years I've watched straight pool, the more people that get the high runs keep the balls in the lower half of the table. But balls do get up there. This Van Lierop, he's only like 24 years old, from the Netherlands. He's playing this game pretty good. He's a 776 on paper. Ooh, well, I would think you're going to play the 9 and see if you can get on the left side angle of the 2. Clearly, so he can break this out. You got to keep going. Keep going. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's short, but he'll be okay. He still runs into the stack. So, Denis should be in the lead here. Oh, Jan van Lierop just missed. So, I don't think we're going to catch this bank pool match, but I am going to make sure we get the next one. Some people are watching. Probably want to watch some bank pool. I would think I'll get more viewers to watch bank pool than 14-1. But there's definitely a core audience of 14-1. Actually, just like there's really a core audience for one pocket, but you just don't see 14-1 that much. We actually play a straight pool league at Fiddlesticks, which is about a half hour from my house. I mean, I don't play it. I don't play in any leagues. I just gamble really bad. But it is around, but I would imagine not too many people can run maybe over 30 at the most at pool league. At that pool league. See this, I mean, that's close. See, look at this. The ball is so close to the stack. Okay. I mean, you didn't have to hit it that hard, because then the cue ball comes way up table. You only have one shot. Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you play the 6, but it's a little daring. Unless he's looking at playing this ball and sliding over and then playing the 6. I mean, this looks like a position you might see in a game of one pocket, really. He's short. That's no good. If you were playing one pocket, that wouldn't be too bad. This game is any ball in any pocket at any time. And he has nothing. He's looking to see if he can find something that'll go, but I would think you're going to thin off a ball and go all the way up table. Preferably in the upper right pocket or upper right quadrant if you can. So you block that that ball in the bottom left that's hanging out. I never get any good sleep. Yeah, this is a thinking position for sure. Brandon Schuff is running this rack back. So the bank pool match is about to start. I can't really go switch the camera unless I'm going to go over there and switch the camera for more than 10 seconds. You could take a picture of this right now and be like, this is one pocket. Let's see. Shuff is shooting, trying to catch up to Van Lee Romp. 102 to 60. That's not what it is now. $96.94 Botter over Denis. That's what Digital Pool says. $120 over 70. Yes, the dude was almost out. This would be Brandon Shuff's last time to shine. He's either gonna come back and make it a close match or win from this position. Obviously, if he doesn't miss, he wins. But Lee Romp only needs 5 more balls. And unless this banks, which he tried it, he's in a bad spot now. Then again, if you look at that table, it's tough to have the guts to fire. Alright, so what's going on over here? We're still playing one pocket. Looks like he's going to hit the cut to 6, run into the stack. Alright. Don't scratch him. Wow. Doesn't have too many options, it looks like. That's the only ball he's looking at. Oh, Lee Romp's running. Okay, we'll check out the bank pool game. I'll put it on the other machine, because he only needs 4. Oh, Lord, he misses. Ha! Now he needs like 3 or something. 3 or 4 balls. But he missed. Bring his stuff back up. I need to get a bang bang going. That's a good one. That's a very good break shot. Both these games that I'm streaming right now are coming really close. This game, these guys have made more mistakes, but it's close regardless. It was 89-85. After a refresh, let's see what the score says. Brandon Schuff's trying to fight off Jan van Lierop, and Lierop only needs like 3 balls. But sure enough, is still at the table. $121-97, yeah. That's something. Lee-Rob's hoping for one more chance. This game has gone back and forth. Right now, Denis is up 113-96 with botter shooting. So that's not even totally the score, but it's probably almost tied. Denis probably slightly in the lead. Or as I would say before I understood that that's how his name is pronounced, Dennis. But it's European, so there's no 2 N's. So it wouldn't be pronounced that way. In my opinion. But, I mean, he's not French. He's from Estonia. Let's see. I would think he's playing the 5 and then the 8 and leave the 7 as the break ball. Problem is he's got a small angle here to the side hole. What's he gonna do? Bank? Cut the 8? I mean, it's gonna get into a position where the key ball's extremely key. Okay. Well, he's in a strange spot. 5 in the side. And he wants to get flush on this rail, actually, ideally. Well, in this case, he's going to come across and try to smack it. works. Oh, wait. Bader was the one. Man, I missed it. I missed it. Alright, this definitely favors Danino. He doesn't need too many more balls. It's a race to 125. And these matches are scored by wins and losses. The top two in each flight or group is what the bracket says. We'll go to the bracket. Single elimination. 113 to 103. So in group 7 you got Denis Grabe, Michael Yednak, Dan Baruti, Marco Teucher, Albin Ocean, and Badr Alawadhi. So if you go by Fargo's, it's Albin Ocean and Denis Grabe. Baruti has no chance. He's a 630. He knows the game, but obviously just a amateur player. Teucher pretty sporty, so it's probably going to come down to Albin Ocean, Marco Teucher, and Denis Grabe. I mean, there's actually 4 world beaters in this flight, so they got to battle each other. So this is actually a really important game for either both these players. Denis won his first game against Yednak, and Badr lost his first game to Albin Ocean. Teucher won his first game. Yep. Very important game here for this grouping. Not all these groupings have 4 world-class players in them. Jan van Leerup, he's back at the table. I turn my head. He needs 4 balls, so I think it's a wrap. There's 3 on the table. I think I missed a couple things, so I mean, he might only need this 1 ball here to beat Brandon Schuff. And he was in the lead the whole time. Yep, that's a wrap. Wow, that was close. That was a close game. You guys might hear me a little bit. I'm talking on both headsets now. That was a very close match. The Netherlands, Jan van Leerup, wins over Brandon Schuff from the United States. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to this Facebook and this YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. My goal is to get 4,000 subscribers by the end of this event. Still got a couple banks, still got more straight pool 14-1, and rumored is to be a 1-pocket event, but I have not seen money brackets or how that's formulating, how that's coming to fruition. Maybe there'll be some great matches in there for 1-pocket. Wow, what the heck? I really got to do a instant replay on this shot. Hopefully the computer doesn't lock up. I got to see this. Oh, Denis wins. I see. He's just practicing. I was like, what? That's cool, man. So apparently that was the break shot he had, and he was able to execute when he had it. So Denis wins the match. Man, it was close. I mean, that's good for both players. A second round win. Like I said, Bader lost his first one against Albin, and Denis won his first one against Jednak, and Denis wins over Bader here, 125 to like 105 or something. I have to get a final score here. You guys want to watch some bank pool? I mean, I'm not going to start the stream over. I'll just move the camera over. And I can see where we're at in the match. I mean, bank pool does not take that long sometimes, so it might even be almost over because it's been going for a half hour, and one of the players is Mike DeLauder. Let me see. I'm not going to restart the stream. It's table 11. I'll just catch it on this file. But I'm excited to watch some bank pool. Short rack banks, table 11. Coming right up. Or not. Okay, it crashed. What the hell? There it is. Huh? That's not... Looks like my buddy Dominic Perkins, but I don't think it is. Table 11? And 24 at 2 o'clock. Well, they haven't started yet. Okay. Either that. I gotta figure out what's going on. I'm gonna try to capture this whole match, so I'm gonna run some promos and I'll figure out what table we're on. Because I know it ain't this one, because this is not DeLauder. There's DeLauder. Alright, I'm gonna restart the stream. We'll get a full match of bank pool. Nice. Alright. I gotta run a promo or two.
All right,
Come
guys.
back. Watch some
We're in a busy pool room. We've got some great improvements in the industry here. You can now get an entire month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me. It's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TvMike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you.